What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Melo DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give my favorite plays for today. We got a 5-game main slate for today. Today is Saturday the 6th. Hope everybody's having a great day. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon to always stay notified for new videos. Let's get into these plays. Going to the point guard spot. If I'm going to pay up, Chris Paul, 8,400 on DraftKings, 81 on FanDuel. Going against Atlanta, he's averaging 43.1 fantasy points in the past 5 games at home, averaging 12 assists a game. Going against Atlanta, that allows an average 38.5 fantasy points a game. Chris Paul should be a great cash play for your lines for today. Another play is Dennis Schroeder, 5,400 on DraftKings is too cheap. We have the news that Jaylen Brown is out. He should get into the slot to the starting position. So I like this play for Dennis Schroeder at a great price tag at 54 on DraftKings, averaging 30 fantasy points a game, 31 minutes for value at point guard or shooting guard eligible. Now you want to go for a savings play. We got Alex Caruso at 3,900 on DraftKings, averaging 22.6 fantasy points. So you need a guy that gives you 5 or even 6 times value. Now he's averaging 8 points a game in the past 5, but getting around 28 minutes in the past 5 games, 22 fantasy points a game. Going against Philly, that's bottom tier against the bench. He did have a 22 fantasy point game last game against them, 32 minutes on the court. So like Alex Caruso here for today. All right, let's go to our next play. Going to our shooting guards. Marcus Smart at 5,300 on DraftKings, 56 on FanDuel. He is still cheap, 27.2 fantasy points in the past 5 away games, 34 minutes a game in the past 5. He's point guard eligible. Brown is out, like I said. He also get a positive differential without him. Dallas allows an average 34 fantasy points to the starting point guards in the past 20 games, but around 38.4 fantasy points in the past 5 games. So I like this play, Marcus Smart, for today. All right, let's go to our next play. Going to our small forwards. We got Jimmy Buckets, all right, 9,500 on DraftKings. He is 10K on FanDuel, but love the DraftKings price against Utah, in which he's averaging 47.4 fantasy points a game in the past 5. And Utah allows an average 32.6 fantasy points to the starting small forward spot. He's averaging 23 points. 7.8 rebounds in the past 5 games. With Lowry, he is a game time decision, so we got to look into the status with that throughout the day. But he did have a 59 fantasy point game last time he played at home against Utah last season, like Jimmy Butler here, especially if Lowry's out for today. Another play in consideration is Norman Powell. He is too cheap on DraftKings at 4,800, averaging 27.2 fantasy points a game, 28 minutes a game. He's averaging 32 minutes in the past 2 games, 39.5 fantasy points. Against the Lakers, a great game to target. As you can see, Portland's averaging 98.8 in pace. The Lakers 103.6, so it's a big pace for Portland here. And Norman Powell's in a great price tag at 4,800 for today. We do have DeAndre Hunter at 41 on DraftKings. He's 45 on FanDuel against Phoenix, in which he's averaging 19.5 fantasy points in the past 5, but he's averaging around 29 minutes a game. He had 32 minutes in the past 2 games. He's also power forward eligible. He expected to start for today, so we got to look into the stats with that. He did have a 33 fantasy point season high game against Brooklyn the other day. Also looking at Phoenix, they allow average 42.6 fantasy points to the start small forward spot in the past 20, so love this play for potential upside for his value at 4,100 on DraftKings. All right, let's go to our next play. Going to our power forwards. DeMar DeRozan, I'm surprised he is a power forward play, but definitely want to target this play at 8,300 on DraftKings, 84 on FanDuel. Going against Philly, this guy's been crushing it. He has a bump without Patrick Williams with that positive differential. He's averaging 45.5 fantasy points a game, around 32.5% usage in the past 5 games. So like this play for DeRozan. He's just been crushing it lately, y'all. So back here, even for a cash play for your lines. Another play in consideration will be Carmelo Anthony at 5,800 on DraftKings. Love the price tag, but 65 on FanDuel is more likely a floor play. But Carmelo Anthony, with that revenge narrative against Portland, he's averaging 21.9% usage in the past 5 games. There's no LeBron. AD is game time decision, but he's expected to start tonight against Portland. That allows an average 29.1 fantasy points to the starting power forward spot in the past 20 games, 38.5 in the past 5 games. So he's one of those players without LeBron, definitely get some shots up. Love this play once again, Carmelo, especially on DraftKings. Another play in consideration will be Jay Crowder at 48 on DraftKings, 45 on FanDuel. If we need to look at some savings, he's one of those guys that's real inconsistent, but he's in a good matchup going against Atlanta that allows 33.2 fantasy points in the past 20 games, around 37.7 fantasy points in the past 5. He did have a 34 fantasy point game at home against them last season, so something to consider if you need some value that hopefully if he balls out and gives you upside, he's going to be low owned and under the radar. So Jay Crowder is someone to consider for value for today. All right, let's go to our last play. Going to our center position is Al Horford at 7,600 on both platforms going against Dallas. He's one of those guys that's definitely in play. Dallas allows an average 39.6 fantasy points in the past 5 games to the center position, and he's averaging 39.6 in the past 5 games. 13 points, 10 rebounds a game, averaging 1.27 fantasy points per minute. Al Horford's been crushing it so far for the season. Give you that 40 plus. Love this play for Al Horford for today. Another play you can look at is Bam Adebayo, 82 on DraftKings, 86 on FanDuel going against Utah. He's averaging 45.8 fantasy points in the past 4 games against Utah in the past 2 seasons. So check him out. 47, 41, 42, 55 in the last 4 games. He's averaging 40 fantasy points in the past 5 games, around 20 points, 12 rebounds a game. So Bam Adebayo is a cash spot, but he has a 40 fantasy point floor play here. So like Bam here for today. Also back here for savings, we got JaVale McGee. I've been playing from the last 2 games, and he's been giving you value. He's averaging 22 fantasy points in the last 2 games. Going against Atlanta, bottom tier against the center position. He's only 3,700 on DraftKings, a 3K range guy that could give you that 20 plus. I think that JaVale McGee is one of those guys to consider for your lines for today. So these are my favorite plays for today. Y'all like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Using Draft Dashboard tools in the link in my description. You want access, it is $1 for up to 30 days. Once you sign up, get access to the NBA cheat sheet, your sleepers and your studs. Click on the watch players, you get access to my player pool up top. For watch Mel's DFS picks for either DraftKings or FanDuel. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's Mel DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.